Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I done a full face of new drugstore products. I used the Nip and Fab Illuminating Setting Spray, the new L'Oreal Unlimited Mascara, and both of Imogen's new palettes, the eyeshadow palette and the highlighting palette. So if you'd like to see how I created this looks and how the products are and everything, then please just keep on watching. So I did already record a video on Monday. It was supposed to be up on Tuesday of me testing all of these new drugstore products, but I lost the footage of it, so I'm recording it again. It's just not going to be a first impressions. So I'm going to start off with my eyebrows, and I'm going to use the L'Oreal pomade. This is in the shade 103, I think that's what it is. I'll leave it down below, but this is the colour of it. I did actually quite like this, and then you do get the brush in the lid and you can do that. It is like a really tiny brush, but it just takes too long to do it with that brush, so I'm just going to use my normal brush to do my eyebrows. And this pomade is really good. It's really creamy. It's an okay colour for my eyebrows. It's slightly too warm, but it's not too bad. So I'm just going to quickly fill in my eyebrows. So I just quickly filled in my other eyebrow off camera, and it is an okay shade. It's slightly too warm, but it's not that bad. Like, it does kind of go with like my natural hair. So then I went in with the Maybelline Brow Drama in the shade Dark Blonde, and I think this has got fibres in it to like make your eyebrows look more fuller. And if you do have like more like ashy hair, like my hair is like an ashy blonde, then this will be really good for you, because I do struggle to get eyebrow products because they are all too warm tone, but this is like a nice cool toned eyebrow gel thing. So then I'm going to go in with the Revolution Fast Base Concealer. I've got it in the shade C1, and there's a cat hair in it, and I'm going to use this to, oh that was too much. I'm going to use this to carve out my eyebrows and then to like use it as an eyeshadow primer. So I'm just carving them out. So I just went in with that concealer all over my eye, and to set that I'm going to use the Barry M Ready Set Smooth. And I did a really bad thing. Once I taken like the sticky bit off it, and I shook it to get some of the product out, but I shook it too much, so it was literally everywhere. It was all over me, the table, the makeup, everything. It just went everywhere, and this is what I've done. It's just went all over me again. So I'm just going to go in with a brush to set this. So I did get, when I done my W7 testing video, I did get brushes to test out, but then I forgot about them, so I tested them in Monday's video, so I'm just going to show you them in this video again. So yeah, a powder brush, a blusher brush, and a foundation brush, but I never use these, so I'm not going to use that. But the powder brush is really good, so is the blusher brush. The foundation brush as well. They're all really, really soft, and these were £8 out of What Brothers. So I'm just going to go in with the powder brush, and because there's like so much in this, I like literally need to tap hundreds of it off. So I'm just setting this, like I'm literally covered in it already. It's all over my trousers and everything. So for the eyeshadow, I have the Imagination eyeshadow palette with Revolution. How stunning is this packaging? It is just so nice. And then when you open it, they are quite hard to open. These are the shades inside. I absolutely love this palette. It is extremely pigmented, and the shades are just so nice. This is like an everyday eyeshadow palette for me. So I'm going to start off by taking the shade okay, and I'm going to put that through my crease as my transition shade. Like, it's just so pigmented and it blends out so easily as well. Then I'm going to go in with this pinky shade. It's called Pinky Promise, and I'm going to just put that through the crease as well, but not as high up as that okay shade. I think I'm going to do a cut crease today, because in my other video I did do a spotlight eye, but I thought I'd just change it for this video. So if you do want to see the look that I created with that, just let me know and I'll post it on Instagram. Then I'm going to go in with this shade, and it's called Berry Blast. I'm using like similar colours that I used in that video, so I'm just putting this on like the outer part of the eye, and then whatever's left on my brush, just bring that through the crease. I'm not sure if I want to go with like pinks or oranges in this look. I'm just kind of putting all the colours that I like on my eye. Then I'm going to go in with this shade here called Imagine, and I'm going to use that to deepen up the outer corner. I think I'm just going to keep this right here on the outer part of the cut crease. I'm going to go in with this bright shade called You Know, and I'm going to put this right here on the edge, so that when we do our shimmer shades they blend into this. I have no idea what I'm doing, but these eyeshadows are just, they're so nice, they blend so easily as well. I'm going back in with that Revolution Fast Base Concealer, and I'm going to put it on the back of my hand and then carve out the cut crease. And this is actually really good for carving out the cut crease, because it is so like kind of watery, like it's just like a really thin consistency, so it is really easy to carve out the cut crease. So then I'm going to go in with this pinky orangey shimmery shade called Baby Girl, and I'm going to put this on the like outer part of the cut crease, like right next to that bright orangey reddy shade that we used. Then I'm going back in with that shade called You Know, and I'm going to just go over to blend the shimmer shade into it. Then for the inner part of the cut crease, I'm going to go in with this pinky shade called Forever Friend, and I'm just applying this to the, oh no, I just dipped into Baby Girl. Applying this to the front bit, the inner corner. So then for mascara, I tested out the Rimmel's Scandalise Wow Wings mascara and the new L'Oreal Unlimited mascara, and this is amazing. I absolutely love this mascara. I don't like this one. It gives you like really clumpy eyelashes, and I just don't like that. The one's quite difficult to work with as well. So I'm not going to use that in this video. I just thought I'd tell you about it. I'm going to use the L'Oreal one, and it does bend, but I just keep it up straight. And this brush does look like the same brush for the Bad Gal Bang mascara, so I'm just going to apply this. Like, it is just such a good mascara. So that is 2 coats of that mascara, and it just looks amazing. I did write down all of the prices for everything, so I'll just tell you them now because I forgot to do that. So the L'Oreal pomade was $9.99, the brow fibre from Maybelline was $5.99, the Fast Base Concealer is, Fast Base Concealer is, where are you on my list? £5. The Imagination eyeshadow palette is £10, and the Rimmel mascara is $6.99 and the L'Oreal mascara is $10.99. So I'm going to move on to eyelashes, and I got these ones from Superdrug. These are Superdrug's own eyelashes, and these are the Natural Edition 13, and I got these because they look really similar to my GWA eyelashes, but the only thing about these is when I was like testing them, see when you like pull like the eyelash off, it's got like a little bit of glue on to keep it on. These had hundreds of glue, like there was literally glue stuck to all over it, and it was that bad that I actually ended up ripping some of the eyelashes off trying to get it off of the thing. Like, it was so bad, but apart from the glue, they are really nice eyelashes. So I'm just going to apply this. I'm trying to pick glue off them. So that's the eyelashes applied, and they look really nice on my eyes. I don't know how much these ones are. I did forget to write this down, but everything will be like linked down below anyway. For primer, I'm going to use the Obsession Bacon Primer from Obsession. I didn't actually buy this one. I did get it for my birthday from Scott's brother and sister-in-law, and it is a pretty good primer. It does smell like coconuts. I don't like the smell of coconuts, but once the foundation's on, you can't smell it, which is a good thing because I really hate the smell of coconuts, but it is a really good primer. Like priming oil, it just sinks into your skin really nicely. So while that's sinking into my skin, I'll just tell you what's like happened. So I'd like picked some stuff up in Superdrug, then I ordered from Superdrug, and then I ordered from Revolution to get the Imagination palettes, and they're doing a deal now. When you spend £30 you get a free mystery bag. So in that mystery bag you get the Freedom Bronzed Professional bronzer, and I'm not going to use that. I'm just going to give it to my sister because I can't use it in my videos. Then you get the Revolution Ultra Strobe Bram. Oh my god, I done that in Monday's video as well. Bam Hypnotic, I think it's in. I'll link everything down below if I can link it. Then you get the Revolution Ultra Contour Kit. This is the light one. So you've got a matte highlight for underneath your eye, a bronzer, and another one of the strobe balms in it. You also get the Ultra Base Corrector with all the colour correctors in it. I will use that now. You also get the I Heart Revolution Lip Lava, but I think this is the old packaging because it does say I Heart Makeup. This is in the shade, I don't know what shade this is, I'll leave it linked down below. Then you get two lipsticks. You get a Freedom one, which is in the shade Wildflower. It's just a pink. I'm going to give that to my sister as well because she wears pink lipsticks. And you also get a Revolution one in the shade Progranda. I don't know. It's a nice red one. I'll leave it linked down below. So I'm going to go in with the colour corrector palette, and I'm going to take this shade and I'm going to put this under my eye to try and get rid of some of my dark circles because I've been very tired recently and just don't seem to be getting enough sleep. So I'm going to go in with this pink shade and I'm going to use this on my forehead just to brighten it up. Then going in with the green one and I'm going to put this round my nose because I have got a little bit of the cold, like you can hear in my voice a little bit, like, oh, that's too much on my nose. I have got a little bit of the sniffles, so I do need it around my nose because I've been wiping my nose, it's all red. Some of this on my cheeks as well. So that Obsession primer was £8, and then I don't know how much the colour correcting palette was. For foundation, I got the CBio Long Lasting Foundation Life Proof Foundation. I got it in the shade 102. There is one lighter than this, but they didn't have it, so I did get the Revolution Pro Lightning Drops. These are £6, the foundation is £7.50, but because I have got a slight bit of a tan, this is actually a pretty good colour match for me than now, but it is quite like a cool toned foundation. Like I've never had a foundation that's like cool toned. Like you get pink foundations and yellow foundations, but this one's just like cool toned for some reason, I don't know, but it does actually match me pretty well. So I'm just going in and blending this out, and I do need to put another layer on just with like the first pump. It just doesn't like cover my full face, so I did go in with 2 layers in my testing video. So I've just went in with some more and blending that out again, and when you do put enough on your face, it is like a really decent coverage. Like it has got decent coverage, but it's a really nice foundation. I do actually really like this, and it works well with my dry skin. So that's it all blended out, and it does have really good coverage. It's like a medium to full coverage. So I'm going back in with this fast base concealer and I've got it in the shade C1. There is less shades of this one, but it's because the shades are like more versatile, is that the word? Like one shade suits like more skin tones. The only thing about this is the lid gets really dirty. This is only my second time using it and the lid's really dirty already. So I'm just blending this out with my sponge just to save some time. You do get a little bit more coverage if you blend it out with your finger, but I'm just blending it out with my sponge because I do have George sleeping up the stairs. I'm trying this out to see if I can put him up the stairs to go for a nap during the day, so then I can record more videos, and it does seem to be working so far, so that is good. Like you can see it's just really brightened underneath my eye. The coverage it's okay. It's not got as much coverage as the Conceal and Define, but it does brighten underneath my eye a lot more, and it's more lightweight. So to set my face, I'm coming back in with this powder, and just going to set my face. These brushes from W7 are really good. They super soft, do what they're supposed to do. It was £8 for this kit. Is that what you call it, a kit? But yeah, they're really good. This powder's quite good as well, just obviously don't do what I done. So that powder is $5.99. I can't remember if I said that or not, and I did just do it wrong. I have got the Nip and Fab Fix Stick Definition Contour Stick in the shade Cool Taupe. I did use this on Monday. It is a really good cream contour. It's nice and cool tone if you are really pale. Like that's the shade there. Just watch it on my hand. Like it is just a really good shade. It blends out really nicely. I can't believe I forgot to use it, but oh well. So I'll just move on to powder, contour and bronzer since I forgot. So for that I have the Imagination Highlight to the Moon palette. This is stunning. This one is like, the contour palette is more like matte rather than the eyeshadow palette. The eyeshadow palette's got more of like a shiny sheen to it. So going in with the highlight to the Moon palette. These are so hard to open. You get a huge mirror, and then these are the shades. So you've got 3 matte shades for like underneath your eyes, your 3 contour shades, and then you've got 4 bronzers because there's 2 in this one. These highlights are amazing. Like they are so good. So I'm going to go in with this bronze, this contour, and that shade is called Literally, and I'm going to use this just to contour my cheeks. It's patchy on my skin. That's not this powder, It's just, I don't think I've blended out my foundation properly there. This powder is really good. It's more on the warm toned, like I would have preferred if it was more cool toned. It's slightly more warm, but it still does the job. It still contours my cheek. I could probably use it as a contour and bronzer. Then I'm going to go in with this blusher brush, but I don't wear blusher, so I'm just going to use it as a bronzer brush, and I'm going to go in with this middle shade called Warrior, and I'm going to use this just to bronze up my cheeks a little bit. So I've just swatched all of the highlights in this palette for you. This one is called Limited Edition. These two are the Slay Me ones, and this one is Angel Face. These two aren't as blending as these ones. So I'm going to go in with this really nice icy highlight, and I'm going to put that on my cheeks. Like, it is just, I never put enough on my brush. Like, it is just stunning. This is an amazing highlighter. She done so well with both of her palettes. Like, it is just so nice, so blending. It blends into the skin really nicely, and it doesn't look like you're wearing any highlight, but you are. It's just so nice. I love it so much. So this palette is £10 as well, and then I did get the I Heart Revolution Rose Gold highlighter. This is what the package looks like, and then when you open it you get a gold highlighter and a pink one. So I'll do swatches of them for you. So that's pure Awkward Place. So that's the gold one, and then that's the pink one. The gold one is slightly too dark, so I'm going to go in with the pink one, and I'm going to use this down my nose, and these are extremely pigmented. I'm going to try going in with the gold on my Cupid's bow. It's slightly too dark, so I'm just going to go over the top with that pink, and now I've got a highlight mustache. So I'm just going to take that shade called Limited Edition, and I'm just going to put this on my temples, because I did use the one called Angel Face in Monday's video, but it was too gold compared to like this one. Like, this is like a really icy highlight, whereas the Angel Face is like a really gold. So I put the gold up here, so I was literally gold and then like icy. So I'll use the gold one in my inner corners and on my brow bone, just so that you guys can see how intense and shiny and just amazing these highlights are. They're just so good. Like, it is just so blending. I absolutely love this palette. I love her highlighting palette. She done such an amazing job on these. They are just so good. I absolutely love them. Just going back in with the eyeshadow palette, I'm going to go in with a mixture of OK and Baby Girl. No Baby Girl, Pinky Promise, the ones that we used as the transitions, and I'm just going to blend these onto the lower lash line. Then I'm going in with this shade called Berry Blast. I'm going to use this more so on the outer corner of the eye, just blending it, and then whatever's left on the brush, blending it along. So I think I'm just going to leave the lower lash line like that. I really like how it's sitting on my skin. I just like how it's looking, so I'm going back in with that L'Oreal mascara and applying this to my bottom eyelashes. I keep on forgetting to tell you how much the prices everything is. So this Nip and Fab contour stick is £10.95. The eyeshadow palette is at £10. I think I've told you the price of everything. It is going to be down below anyway. So next I'm going to go in with the Nip and Fab Illuminating Fixing Mist. This is £9.95, and it's like the iconic London ones where it's like just clear and then you shake it and it's got like all the like highlighty bits in it. So I'm going to use this all over. Move my brushes out the way so I don't get them soaking. I'm going to spray this all over my face. Then just going in and pressing that into my skin just so that it presses all of the powders and everything into my skin so that it does look more like skin, and it does make your face like even more glowy. Like you can see here on my forehead that it does look more glowy. I really do like this setting spray, and it does help keep your makeup on, or well, at least this makeup on all day. I've got it in my hair, so hopefully that bit doesn't go frizzy. Then for lipstick, I have one of the Rimmel lipsticks in the shade Trendsetter. This is $6.99. So this is the colour of the Rimmel lipstick. It's just a nice nudie lipstick, so I'm just going to apply this. So that's the lipstick all applied, and it is a matte lipstick, but it doesn't feel drying on your lips at all. It is still nice and creamy, and this is the finished makeup look. I am extremely glowy. That highlighting palette from the Imogen made is amazing, and so is the Nip and Fab setting spray. It is so good. Like, I just look so glowy, and that's just all I ever want to be, is glowy. But I absolutely love everything I've tried in this video except from that Rimmel mascara. I didn't even try it in this video, but I just know that I don't like it, so I'm going to give that to my little sister probably, because I think she likes clumpy eyelashes. But I absolutely love it. My face just looks so nice and glowy. So that is it for this video, and I hope you guys did enjoy, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.